Iran's foreign minister threatened U.S. officials at the United Nations this week. At the same time, the UN, get this, is honoring Iran. Turns out that the United Nations Human Rights Council named Iran as the chair of its Human Rights Social Forum. This as Iran brazenly violates human rights, executes political opponents, murders young women for not wearing hijabs in public, and of course, funds Hamas and Hezbollah. But all of that did not stop the Human Rights Council from having the Islamic Republic lead the two-day Human Rights Conference in Geneva. The forum centered on the role of technology and science in furthering human rights. Hussain Abdul-Hussain, a research fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, calls the Council's choice of Iran to lead the conference a joke.
I think it's a testament of how bad the UN has become. It's become a club for many tyrants and dictators, and human rights in Iran is a joke. I mean, a woman can't walk down the street with her hair showing. And yet we have this government that's imposing such absurd restrictions, being on the Council of the UN human rights. That's totally absurd to me.
Well, on top of Iran, Cuba was also part of the conference, but Mr. Abdul-Hussain says Tehran leading the event makes a mockery of the world body.
It's pure hypocrisy to see that such a tyrannical theocracy pretending that they defend and they're spreading human rights at the time they're probably at the very bottom of the human rights ranking of the world. So I think this is bad for the UN, this is bad for the world, and this is especially bad for the free world and their governments.
Well, the Biden administration's ambassador to the Human Rights Council, Michelle Taylor, she boycotted the event, saying Iran's inclusion is, quote, an affront to the collective consciousness of the global community. And our coverage of the war in Israel continues after